Does Monday feel like the kind of game that motivates you this week to play better Sunday, or is that the kind of game you just forget about and move on?
Yeah, you want to forget about it and move on, but obviously it sticks with you a little bit. It's not the performance that we want to put out there. It's not the team or the offense that we are. Our defense is out there playing good, and we just got to get things going and score some points.
What do you think the offense has to do different this week to get back to the way you played the 2 weeks before?
It's just all about focus. Put that game behind us, get back in here today, knock this walkthrough out, just go back to who we are, get back to the basics, and we're going to figure this thing out.
I know in the NFL it's hard to replace star players, and this team right now is down some star players, Jamar, DJ, Cheeto. For you offensively, you still have so many weapons though, right? You still feel confident this team can still play at the level you expect?
Absolutely. When you got 9 behind, center, all things are possible. We're not freaking out. We're not going crazy. We're going to figure this thing out. It starts today with this walkthrough. We're going to hammer some details out. We're just going to get back to right where we were.
How do you feel about where the team is right now? Because 4-4, you're still in the middle of it, but I'm sure the expectation in this room is a little bit higher than that.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not very far off. Obviously Monday night wasn't the performance that we all hoped for. But this team is so talented all across the board. It's just little details, little footwork things here and there. And, this offense obviously is capable of putting up yards.
How important is it to have that perspective? You mentioned today's walkthrough a lot.
Yeah.
In the middle of the season when you are having some struggles to break it down to one thing,
right.
Today only,
Yep.
not worried about the next 7 weeks or 8 weeks.
You can't freak out, man. You got to take everything a day at a time. It's a long season. We still got a bye coming up. We got 10 plus after that. That's just how the NFL is. This is year 5 for me. I've seen it before. This thing is cyclical. And this is one of the most talented offenses I've ever seen. So little things like Monday night aren't gonna scare us off.
Does anybody have to say anything, or does the room just know not to freak out despite the record?
I think everyone on this offense is just so level-headed, and it starts with Joe. We don't get too high on our highs, too low on our lows. We just go back to work, and like I said, I'm going to keep saying it, it starts with the walkthrough today. Just detail.
Good deal.
Yep.
Thanks, Hayden.
Cool.